Hi friends, welcome to your mindfulness practice today. This is going to be focused on the ideas of compassion and curiosity for yourself and all of your innermost parts. So I'm going to encourage you to do this seated, but if you need to be laying down or somewhere else, that's fine too. And then start with your eyes closed, just settling in, anchoring to wherever you are. Maybe a few deep breaths just help you find that place of calm and ease. Maybe a really big sigh to help move or clear energy. I'm going to invite you to turn on this little light bulb of curiosity, where we don't have to have any answers at all. We don't have to know, but we can explore. And start by just maybe asking yourself, the question is, what do I feel right now? What thought patterns are present? What pieces of me feel present? And maybe what doesn't? Maybe noticing what does feel stuck? Or what doesn't feel super good or happy or peaceful for me right now? And you might take a breath to help just ease those thoughts or those questions to yourself. Imagine that you're viewing this from just the place of your highest self and your highest good. And there is no judgment for all the answers that you may find, but you may not. But just this curiosity approach to exploring feelings and sensations. And even notice there's a physical shift in your body if you feel like you're being pulled left, right, forward or back. And just an observation. And start with the things that you found that maybe feel good to you naturally. Maybe it's just one thing, and if you didn't find that thing, maybe begin to explore what does feel good about today. Maybe it's your breath. And then can you imagine breathing maybe a color of compassion to these places, these happy places? For example, I'm going to choose the color purple, kind of purpley pink. I imagine that that is the color of my truest and highest self. And imagine taking in a really deep breath of this color, and I'm going to send it to the areas and the places that I feel this in my body. For me, it's mainly the right side. And it doesn't have to be more than just the thought of, I'm sending compassion and I am sending goodness this way. And then you begin to send that same compassion and breath to the other parts and the things that you have found in this kind of curiosity journey of what is showing up for you right now. And this sometimes can be challenging. It can feel like these things have a little blockade around them. And if that's the case, don't force trying to push the little buttons inside of us, but just maybe wrapping it with a breath or a ball of compassion if it can't quite penetrate. And then you might do that to the rest of your body or the other side of you. For me, I'm now working on the left side because the right side came easy. Left side, not so much. And we're just exploring, we're not forcing. And we're letting the breath and the colors move and flow as they need to. And if there's a lot of resistance that you're being met with, maybe you ask the question to these little things, these ideas, these feelings. Maybe you just ask, is it okay if I send you a little bit of love? Is it okay if you don't have to try so hard right now to get my attention, because I am aware of the feelings and the sensations that are all residing within me? And it's okay if the answer is no, yes, or nothing at all. And you could still send love its way, compassion, kindness, and curiosity. And then maybe you start to wrap this color into your outer bubble. Maybe it's around your body this time in this kind of protective or encouraging shield. It's okay if other colors come through, or these little parts that you found in you, or maybe still very bright and vibrant in their own ways. But in this essence of just your true self and your true being, and keep breathing. And it's okay if other things are showing up. Maybe just acknowledge them and then send them a little more love and a little more compassion. In awareness to any physical reaction that you may still be experiencing. Because we don't have to change anything about the way that we're feeling right now. But we can be curious to the idea or the sensations that are showing up to us when we do try to bring in peace. Maybe curious as to why there's resistance, or maybe why it feels so easy, if that is the case for you. With this true good sense of self and this true sense of compassion, maybe you also just take a breath and send it out to the community, to your house, to the world. And you're not losing any pieces of you by doing this. You're just extending what already is. And then, if you can open your eyes, can you stay in that sense of embodiment? And it's okay if the answer is no, but if you could open your eyes, maybe look around and imagine or feel truly like you're in that sense of true self, and that sense of maybe that light purple, pink, or whatever color you chose that is your own. And it might fade and it might come back. You don't actually have to see it with your eyes open, but more so just feeling it, kind of wrapping around you, your own essence. And take a breath. Maybe a mantra for you today is, today I embody the truest and highest good version of myself, and I let that take me into my day, my week, and my month. Namaste.